Let's take 5 minutes to limber up the lower back. Lie on your back. Outstretch your arms as far as you can. Bring the feet out nice and wide and then drop the knees from side to side. As you do this, breathe deeply into the back and the lower ribs. From here, add on by kicking that leg to the opposite hand. Work on the IT band from here. Kick it long, kick it strong, and kick it down. Good. By looking away in the opposite direction as you kick, we can twist into that myofascial spiral line. From here, we're going to kick out the left leg, wrap the right leg around, and stretch my right arm straight up, back past my head. Continue to gain a stretch by bringing the breath deeper down into the body and into the hip. Change sides and elongate the fingertips away from that hip and breathe life into the hips. Come into our happy baby position and then elongate your left leg as far as you possibly can. Start to kick into your right hand, bending and extending at the knee, flossing through our hamstring muscle here. Try and keep the tailbone connected to the floor and again breathe life into those hamstrings. Next, we have a bridge roll to work on our spinal mobility. Start with a neutral pelvis or even an arched back and then soften the spine completely to the floor and just start to roll up the tailbone and the lower back, sequentially working up through each vertebra a little bit higher each time. And again, work the out breath as you come up. Come all the way up, cross the arms one over the other, and place the forearms above the head as you now roll down the upper thoracic. So again, articulation of the thoracic spine. Work in the breath to expand the rib cage and work the out breath to contract and bring those lower ribs together as the abdominal wall starts to contract and articulate the spine down. You can add on by bringing the heels off the floor. Warm up those hip flexors by driving your right knee to chest. Then use your palms to press the knee away as you drive the knee in. With an isometric contraction, we can increase that blood flow, stability, and strength in the hip. Try and hold for at least 2 breaths and then release. Okay, it's time to flip over into a prone position. When we're on our stomach, we need to try and pull our navel towards our spine and elongate through the lower back, so we're not cinching and creating tension there. As we come into a quad stretch, just grab the top of your foot and then I want you to create an isometric contraction by pushing your foot into your hand, activating the muscles in the leg, and then relaxing them and going deeper into the stretch. So contract, push into the hand, and then relax. Be sure that your knees are close together and your hips stay level on the floor. And never forget the big in and out breath to coincide with the movement. Well, now my favorite, a scorpion stretch. So you're going to lift up that heel nice and high, twist it over behind you, and really broaden the arms so they're nice and wide to get a good rotation. Here we add on by stretching the arms long and kicking the heel back as the legs remain straight. All right, bring your hands down by your shoulders and elongate the spine. Bring the right knee up to hip height and elongate that spine again, adding in a half circle with the head. Let's go to the left side. Try and gain a little bit more height. Keep the hips square. Circle that neck, creating a stretch all the way through from the head to the hip. Last of all, bring those hips up nice and high, heels low, and start to walk your hands back sequentially until you get into a forward fold position, noticing that newfound freedom in your back.